cowboy walked down a city street. Hope was in his eyes as he searched the faces of the people he'd meet for one he could recognize. Brother, where are you? They told me that you came this way. Brother, where are you? They said you came this way. The eyes of the people who passed him by were as cold and hard as stone. And the poor boy whimpered and began to cry because he was all alone. Now, brother, where are you? They said you came this way. Brother, where are you? They said you came this way. Now, there are many who will swear it's true. Brothers, are we all? Yet it seems there are very few who will answer a brother's call. Brother, where are you? They told me that you came this way. Brother, where are you? They said you came this way. I said, brother, where are you? Oh, brother, where are you?
Welcome to Hannibal's Trunk, with special musical guests Marion Love, Matt and Ginny Dennis, actor Joel Fluellen, the Peanut Players, Luichi DeJesus and the orchestra, and me, I'm Mickey Morton. And now your host, Marc Hannibal.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marc Hannibal, and welcome to Hannibal's Trunk. We got a great show planned for you, and some very wonderful people helping me tonight. They just can't do enough for me. I guess that's one of the nice things about having your own show. People really treat you like a king. See what I mean? Hi, gang. Oh, that's great. Wonderful. Yes.
I'm from the drop. Lean back, relax.
Are you comfortable?
Very.
Grand.
It's not fine. Let's here we go. Let's go.
Let's go.
This is James Earl Jones appearing as Jack Johnson in a scene from the movie The Great White Hope. Mark's guest tonight is the man who played the trainer in the film, Mr. Joel Fluellen.
Shucks, honey, you know you're tired of sitting here. Why don't you go buy yourself a pretty or something?
No, let me stay. Unless you mind me here, Jack.
You my lady luck. I don't mind you know it.
As long as you're looking at him, he don't mind. Are we gonna mooch? Or we gonna move?
You hold me that bag, man. I'm gonna bust it wide open, then we all go out for a champagne lunch.
Four soft boiled eggs. That's what you're gonna have.
Hey, go! How you doing, boss?
I figured you were staying in Reno till tomorrow.
Well, we got it settled there. How do you feel?
Oh, he feels like he looks, boss.
Not eating too quick.
No, sir. Chewing good.
Hey, come on, Goldie. When ain't gonna be?
The 4th of July.
The 4th of July.
And Lord, you knows why.
Oh, so it makes a difference? Well, we have some gate there for 12,000 seats. Jack, you know what they're calling it? Already by them, it's the fight of the century. 20 years I've never seen such a hoopla. Trains from St. Louis and Chicago, direct jet. Tents they have to put up. It's a regular madhouse.
Lively times, I can hear you coming. Boy, you about to win the fight of the century.
Yeah, or else lose and be the nigger over the men.
Well, Joe, how did it feel working in such a very delightful motion picture?
Well, it was a wonderful experience and a wonderful challenge. It was a great opportunity to work with James Earl Jones. Many years ago, I worked with his father, and to have worked with a wonderful director like Marty Ritt. And also, I was able to do a part that was created by another actor, which was very good, and who was very good in the part, and when they got ready to make the film, I was given the opportunity. Also, there were many people up for the part, a lot of young actors, as well as the older actor.
I'm glad you said that, of the older actor, because among the younger black actors, you, as an who would be considered an older actor, Joel, you've been out here since 1938 doing films, are considered a Uncle Tom actor.
Well, I don't know. It all depends on how you apply the word Uncle Tom. I think after you reach a certain age in life, especially in the theater and motion pictures, people have a way of trying to denigrate you, and of course I find it very pleasurable because I'm still working. And those who make these statements, I don't think that they stop to think. They don't think at all. Because had it not been for the older actors, the young actors would have no parts today.
Well,
you see, if going back to men like Clarence Muse, Stephen Fetchit, people who are referred to as being the Uncle Toms, I think from Stephen Fetchit begat Sidney Poitier, Harry Belafonte, Ivan Dixon, Asa Davis, Joel Fluellen. I come in between there. Had it not been for them, and had it not been for women like Ethel Waters, Hattie McDaniel, you would not have had Dorothy Dandridge, the only real movie star that we've ever had. Well, the very first one was Nina Mae McKinney, who begat Dorothy Dandridge.
Well,
someone asked me a few days ago about writers. Where are the black writers? Where are the black directors?
Producers.
There are black writers, there are black directors, but how few of them direct pictures? How many opportunities do they get in the industry? We have guys like Gordon Parks, who did The Learning Tree. I did that film with him. He's also producer, director, actor. We have Melvin Van Peebles. We have Asa Davis. We have Ivan Dixon. And oh my goodness, I could go on and on telling you about black people.
That's very interesting because I think it was 2 or 3 years ago there was a show done over at one of our major networks called The Soul Special. And at that time, you had producers scurrying all around the city looking for a black director, and they ended up making a train ride to Toronto to bring a director back. And yet, at that time, I knew there were black directors here that were capable of doing a show of that type.
Hollywood always like to feel that they have to go away and look for something. You know, I think it gives it, well, added impetus, I guess, to whatever project that they're trying to put forth. But there are people here, there are people all over the United States who are very capable.
No, there are people, you're right, there are absolutely people right here in Los Angeles.
You know, I'd also like to talk about some of the musicians you have in this industry. And we have all kinds of talented black people. Musicians, actors, producers, directors.
That's very interesting.
And older people, you know, the people who are really responsible for these young people. Look, it doesn't bother me at all to be called an Uncle Tom, because I know every time you call me Uncle Tom, I'll take a lot of money to the bank, you know?
That's the way to do it.
It doesn't bother me at all.
Listen, Joel has had a very good year. Joel did a pilot for Screen Gems called The Sheriff. He just completed a motion picture for Warner's called The Skin Game with James Gardner and Lou Gossett. And he certainly keeps busy, and you continue being an Uncle Tom. Take your money to the bank, Joe, because I have to borrow money every now and then.
And looking good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marion Love.
I can just sit around making music all day long. As long as I'm making music, I know I can't do no one no wrong. And who knows, maybe I'll come up with a song that make people want to stop their fussing and fighting just long enough to sing a song. Here we go now. I believe in music. I believe in love, yeah. I believe in music. I believe are the happiest people I've ever seen. So clap your hands, stomp your feet, shake your tambourine, lift your voices to the sky. God loves you when you sing. Here we go now. I believe in music. I believe in love. All right. I believe in music. I believe in love. Oh, music is the universal language, and love is the key to brotherhood and peace and understanding and living in harmony. So take your brother by the hand and sing along with me. Find out what it really means to feel young and rich and free. Everybody now, I believe in music. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe in love. All right, yeah. I believe in music. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I believe in love. Woo, yeah. I believe in music. Oh, yeah, yeah. I believe in
All right, hold it. Give me that.
Here, there's your purse, lady.
Thank you.
Oh, don't worry, it's okay. You, wait a minute. I'm not through with you. Hold that. First of all, it's my duty to inform you that 1, you have the right to remain silent.
But
Shut up. 2, after anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
But officer-
Quiet. 3, you may have an attorney present at the time of interrogations. 4.
But officer,
What?
that lady just stole my purse.
Can you describe her?
I have been a rover. I have walked alone, hiked 100 highways, never found a home. Still in all, I'm happy. The reason is, you see, once in a while along the way, love's been good to me. There was a girl in Denver before the summer storm. Her arms were tender. Oh, her arms were warm, and she could smile away the thunder, kiss away the rain, even though she's gone away. You won't hear me complain. I have been a rover. I have walked alone, hiked 100 highways, never found a home. Still in all, I'm happy. The once in a while alone the way. Love's been good to me. Once in a while alone the way. Love's been good to me.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that I'm sick just because I'm here to see a psychiatrist, but I'm not. There's nothing wrong with me. Nothing.
I know exactly what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's nothing wrong with me either.
Mm-hmm.
It's him. Him. That's my husband, Charlie.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm sorry, but I just can't see him.
Well, neither could my mother.
Uh-huh.
Right, dummy. She always said you were a slob. Look at the way you dress. I never saw such a loud, ugly tie.
The least you could do, Charlie, is wear a shirt.
And stop staring at that poor girl. She's got enough problems. Now, don't encourage him. You pretend he's not even there. Don't even look at him. You're looking.
So beautiful. The elevator wasn't so bad.
Get your bird off of my husband's lap. Who is that, Charlie? Is that one of your girlfriends? Watch your hands, you sex maniac.
I hope you don't mind if I sit next to you. I had to get away from that nut.
I know what you mean. He's been staring at me ever since I got in here.
Spartacus, we're leaving. Come on. I'm going to take you to another doctor. Down, Spartacus!
I suppose you don't have any problems either.
I sure do. I'm in love with a horse.
Well, that's no problem.
Yes, it is. She happens to be married to my best friend.
Oh, that's so sad!
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, Patience, but I had a little car trouble. Somebody left a horse in my parking stall.
Oh,
Oh, Sima, you're looking so much better today.
Thank you.
And how's my favorite patient? Come on in, Charlie. Hey, I love that tie. Love that tie. Charlie, you really should wear a shirt, though, you know? No, the hot
Here's Matt and Ginny Dennis.
I make a date for golf, and you can bet your life it rains.
Try to give a party, and the guy upstairs complains.
I guess I'll go through life just catching colds and missing trains.
Everything happens to me. When lovers make no rendezvous, to stroll along Fifth Avenue.
When this familiar world is through,
will you still be mine?
hey, drink up all you people. Water anything. Have fun, you happy people. The drink and the laughs on me.
Pardon me, but I gotta run.
The facts uncommonly clear.
Gotta find who's now number one, and
Why my angel
eyes ain't here.
me while I disappear.
Let's take a boat to Bermuda.
And let's take a plane to St. Paul.
Let's take a kayak to Quincy or Nyack. Let's get away from it all. Let's take a trip in a trailer.
No need to come back at all.
Let's take a powder to Boston for chowder.
Let's get away from it all. We'll travel round from town to town.
We'll really have a ball.
And if we find a place we like,
we won't come back at all. Let's go again to Niagara.
And this time we'll look at the falls.
Let's leave our hut dear.
Get out of our rut, dear. Let's get away.
This very day.
Let's get away from it all.
Breaks your
Matt
eardrums,
and
you
Ginny
know.
Dennis. Listen, we're going to talk to you in a few moments, but right now we have a special message coming your way. Well, it's a
Mark.
pleasure getting both of you away from smog-free Westlake Village
You
and
envy
into
us, huh? Huh? You sorry you don't live out
smogless
there?
Hollywood.
Yeah, right. When I came in, it was like that all the way.
That bad, huh, Jenny?
Terrible. Rotten.
That's where
Matt?
we'll go back.
Matt,
Yeah,
what's
right.
been going on in your
Oh, I'm
busy
writing.
life?
You know, I'm still writing tunes. The styles have changed a little bit since some of the ballad things that I like to write, but I'm putting out a series of books for easy piano now, and I'm getting my kicks by writing tunes in this series of folios called Songs of Today.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, if you
Theatrical
were your favorite composer, or did you have someone else that you enjoyed their music much
Well,
more than...
I've been a fan of Rodgers and Hart since I was a kid.
That's
and,
Roy Rogers and William S. Hart.
did I ever lay that ready for her? I had to plant
Shades of
that.
Mickey Martin.
Had to plant that.
You did an album, a number of years ago, that was one of my favorites on RCA Victor, that...
She Dances Overhead, I think
right,
it's called.
right.
From Dancing on the Ceiling.
Matt, I remember at one time discussing Angel Eyes with you that you had written, that it was the most recorded song by different artists at one time.
Well, wait, before he goes into that, I got to tell you something.
Tell me something,
That
Jenny.
song had another title before Angel Eyes.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding, and it's a beautiful title, and I really don't know why they didn't use the title.
Tell him the title.
What's the
No,
title,
you tell
Jenny?
him the title.
No, you tell him.
No, go on.
Somebody tell me.
Go on, Matt, you can
It's
tell.
called So Have Another Beer on Me.
Isn't that a wonderful title? I mean, doesn't that get the...
That was the original title for Angel Eyes, so I used it as a title.
I'm so
Excuse
glad
me
you
while I
changed
disappear. We changed the, when I say we, Earl Brent is a fabulous lyric writer. He wrote the lyric to that song. And we decided it wasn't quite classy enough, I guess, with a
I
title
don't know
like that.
why.
And so we used the same meter of the So Have Another Beer on Me. We used So Excuse Me While I Disappear and used it as the ending, you know, and frankly, I like it better. And thanks to Ella Fitzgerald for introducing the song.
She did introduce the song.
She and Herb Jeffries were the first real good plugs, and
Oh,
then
that's
Nat
interesting.
came along, and Nat Cole with a marvelous record.
And Frank Sinatra.
And Frank, well, let's mention them all, you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, when are you going to do it? You're going to
Do what,
record
Angel
it?
Eyes?
Angel
Sure,
Eyes.
right.
Next recording session.
Are you?
You know, there was an interesting record on that by Lorindo Almeida. You're familiar with his
Right.
wonderful guitar, and I was so thrilled when he cut it. You know, it just made a beautiful bossa nova thing out of it.
Let's move ahead a few days and go into music now, and the type of music that seems to be really going ahead is religious music.
You're talking about spirituals.
Right.
And it's a good thing, actually. For example, you can see how popular these things are. Look at the Bridge Over Troubled Waters and Let
Grammy
It
Award.
Be won the awards, right? And they're very substantial songs. Of course, they may sound a little familiar because most spirituals are built on creation.
When you're weary feeling small. When tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side when times get rough and friends just can't be found like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down.
Don't put these young songwriters down, because I think that they're saying a lot, and I think they have a lot to offer. I think that the new songs have offered a new style of writing, which is good, instead of staying with the old 8-bar phrases, you know, and all that. I mean, they've extended the measures and everything, and it all comes out even, you know. But nonetheless, it's a new style, and I like it, and it's refreshing, and we've got different...
Every time I look into the holy book, I wanna tremble. When I read about the part where the carpenter cleared the temple. For the buyers and sellers were no different fellas than what I profess to be. And it caused me shame to know we're not the people we should be.
I think they're asking for a little more spiritual feeling, and it's good. You know, they're trying to clean up the environment, and they sing about it, and that's good too. And they're trying to create more brotherhood between people, and that's good too.
I feel a little off because they're gone. And if my gal were here, I'll still be on. But in a week or two, there's lots of things to do in my Saturday's clothes. Everyone's gone home. I feel a little sad to watch them leave, but I'll be cool because I don't believe the happy times are gone. I can still put on my Saturday's clothes. Every warm body